Hey guys, welcome back to Moko Talks. My name is Moko, and today's topic will be talking about Ubisoft brand new to be released game called Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, Shadows is the newest release from after Valhalla. I don't think if you can call Mirage an actual Assassin's Creed game for how terrible it was and how small and in comparison to the other Assassin's Creed games. So regarding this new game, it's been teased for some time now. I think the first teaser went back like in December last year. I'm guessing. The thing is that this new release game, they set up the trailer for it, they set up everything, has caused a massive controversy in the social media world, in the online world. Now, the main reason for the controversy to be happen even is because the main protagonists are a Kinyoshi, which is a female ninja, and a samurai, and the samurai is based on Yasuke as they proclaimed, and Yasuke was a retainer for Nobunaga back in the feudal lord era. And if I didn't mention, the Shadows is set in the feudal lords age of Japan, is when the samurai and everything was going on, and that was before Nobunaga basically unified the whole of Japan. Now, what caused the controversy essentially is that normally when you release an Assassin's Creed game, the main protagonist is basically a local from the era in which the game has been released. We have the Assassin's Creed 1, which was Altair ibn al-Ahad, which was an Arab in the Middle East. We had Ezio Auditore, which was Italian in the Florence age. I don't know what they call it in the when the Italian in Italy, and then you have Greece, Odyssey with Greece, the origins in Egypt was an Egyptian, etc., etc., etc. You get what I'm saying. So when they got to Japan, which by the way, a lot of us Assassin's Creed players and fans were begging Ubisoft to make one in Japan because, well, the whole the whole AC story would work very well there, since there are ninjas that could use their techniques to assassinate people, and there were actual assassins back in the day. The main issue is that when they actually reach Japan, they finally, when they finally reach Japan, the main character is, well, not Japanese. And the main argument between these two people, these two sides that are arguing against each other, is that Yasuke wasn't really a samurai. He was a retainer for Nobunaga. And the retainers aren't really, samurais. They don't have a surname, they don't own land, they don't own anything. And the other side of the, well, wait, on the other side of the coin is arguing that it's basically, you're being racist because he's black. Well, if we want to apply logic here, the logic dictates that the people who are erasing a certain race are racist. You get what I'm saying? But let's put that aside for a little bit and talk about Ubisoft in general. Ubisoft is a really bad company. It hadn't released any good games for a long time now. After Valhalla, even Valhalla wasn't that good. It hasn't released a good Assassin's Creed game for a long time. It hasn't released a good game in general for a long time. They did release Mirage, and it was a absolute horrific game. I played it, and as an Arab native, by the way, the voice acting was terrible, the plot was terrible, their presentation was terrible, the gameplay was terrible. Like, I got bored of it. Like, it was the only Assassin's Creed game ever that I have legitimately not finished, and I played from 1 to Valhalla. And I finished all those games. Mirage was just plain boring. Don't get me wrong, Baghdad was amazing. I loved the environment, the documents that they left, the accuracy of the documents they left, by the way, was really nice. And I would assume that that's another team that worked on it, instead of what we're looking from what we expect from Japan. So the main reason why I'm very distraught about all this is basically the price of the game. So let's switch off here. I'm going to show you a few tabs, a few things I've seen going around in social media that basically solidifies my take against Ubisoft in general. So as you can see here, upon the release of the game, the first standard edition is gonna cost, with the base game and the pre-order bonus, $70. That is, sorry, excuse me. I was about to do a spit take, but this is coffee. That is absolutely insane. $70 for this game. Now, right off the bat, the game is expensive as it is. Then you have the gold edition, which is $110, yeah, which include the base game, pre-order bonus, season pass, and 3-day early access. Then you have the ultimate edition, which includes the three of these and the ultimate pack. And then you can, you can subscribe to Ubisoft Plus with day one. With Ubisoft Plus, you get all this and plus 100 PC games, including new releases, which costs $18 per month. Now, these practices are very anti-consumer, and if you're gonna stand by what Ubisoft is doing, you're losing as a consumer and as a gamer. $130 for a game is unacceptable, even if it's the ultimate edition. $110 is unacceptable. Hell, even $70 is unacceptable for this game. What are you doing? Like, as a consumer, why are you spending this much money on a single piece of game, and which is made by a company that is notoriously bad at making games at this moment? Ubisoft is right up there with Blizzard right now, with EA, with Bethesda, with the quality of their games. I don't know why you want to buy this game from them. Like, if you want to play a game set in Japan, hey, Ghost of Tsushima is out on PC. Go and buy that. It's much better and even cheaper. And beyond this controversy, all of it, to add on this controversy, the Japanese people are really not, deservedly so, they're not happy with this. So this is from Japan Twitter. They say, a game where black people massacre Japanese people in the Sengoku period is a perfect example of UBI. Is this what happens when political correctness is taken to the extreme? Obviously, we've had a lot of troubles with UBI and Baby Inc. and DEI and all this stuff in the gaming world. And there you have it. Like, if you want better evidence and more examples and better evidence of what is going on, this is right there. Like, you have like the people that this game is made for are against it. Like, I just don't know why anyone in the gaming sphere or the gaming community would approve with this kind of message, this kind of game being going on. Like, we used to love to experience things from other perspective and other other cultures. So why am I experiencing the Japanese cultures from a foreigner's point of view? If I want to do it from the Asian point of view, like, as a foreigner, I already know what the culture is, from a foreigner point of view. So why would I want to see it again? Like, games should give you like this amazing new experience, not something you already have experienced or know of. So it's a bit disappointing. I wanted to play as a Japanese ninja. It's my favorite game since I started with Syndicate and have played everything is so this is sad. I don't think there are any Japanese people supervising the architecture, which is true. It's Chinese and filled with lanterns, torii gates, and paper lanterns, so it doesn't feel like this. I think the Shogun stands out after the good examples of the drama. So as you can see here, there's a lot of issues and problems regarding how accurately this is being taken, and I kind of do agree with them. Which takes us to this photo. I found this photo after a little bit. You can just basically see the diversity that is from the Ubisoft team that is working on video games essentially, and the caption is just the cherry on top. Congratulations to Ubisoft for paving the way for game development studios to hire based on gender. So you're basically not being as diverse as you want to, and I just don't understand what's going on in the gaming industry anymore, or the corporations. And to top it all off, IGN is basically, the as you know, there's a lot of articles going around, and the journalists, as I like to call them, are going in strong to defend this, to make this game work. And they started talking about Yasuke and who he is. And as you all know, this is filled with inaccuracies, especially from a person that, like, the reference person is very, very, very not qualified to do this kind of. To be a reference, basically, which is Sashi Shimitori, a professor of Japanese literature and culture working with Ubisoft. And her reference has been taken from basically Wikipedia. If you go to Wikipedia for Yasuke's page, like I think you guys can see it right here, If you go to Wikipedia for Yasuke's page, there's a long list of novels, TV series, dramas that have been inspired by him. How accurate are you? Like, if you're using Wikipedia that has been proven to be edited just recently, and for this whole thing, that it's not a viable source for you to show how right you are or how credible you are. And this person is very she's not reliable. She's not reliable at all. So basically it. So just so you guys know that this whole thing is basically a mess, and I just want to direct you to a certain opinion regarding what's going on here. But I just want to show you just one last thing. Japanese people are not having it. Just so you know where you are, which side you're actually on, who are you actually supporting. All right, let's switch it back. So in the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is here, as a viewer, as a consumer, as a gamer, essentially, that do not trust Ubisoft as a gaming company or as a publisher and a developer. It has been known to release unfinished crap that is literally unplayable, non-enjoyable, and overpriced to boot. Okay, the company is not doing good right now, even when the stocks are going way down, and you should not support it as a gamer for your own sake, for your own wallet's sake, dude. Do not spend money on this game. It's insanely overpriced. You can just play Ghost of Tsushima if you want to play a game on PC. If you, in the Shingoku era, just go play Ghost of Tsushima. It's not Assassin's Creed, but what really is anymore? Valhalla wasn't Assassin's Creed, Origins wasn't Assassin's Creed, Odyssey wasn't Assassin's Creed. So none of these games were actually Assassin's Creed. And if you want more to experience the culture and the environment and the beauty of Japan, I would just go play Ghost of Tsushima instead of Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's basically it. It's really, for me personally, it's not about the protagonist, who he is. It's not about right, who's wrong, who's being racist, who's not being racist. I do go to the side of the anti-woke, because the other side is basically crazy and their arguments doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's go to the rational side and say that this game is gonna be not as good as you'd expect it, especially from who's the writer, who's the publisher, who's the developer, which company, the history of the company that's making this game. It's well known they haven't been making any good games whatsoever at all in the last 10 years or so. So don't waste your money for this overpriced crap, and just spending on a game that you will have fun with, that has been critically acclaimed all over the platforms, which is Ghost of Tsushima. I want to play it as well, but I'm kind of waiting for the price to go down a little bit. So this is here. This has been Moko. This is my opinion on this whole matter. I honestly trying to take the more rational side. I'm not going by emotions. I'm showing you the results from the same the exact people this game is about, basically, and there you have it. tell me what you guys think about the game. Tell me what you think about the controversy down in the comment below. If you like this content, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye bye.